Hey Virgos, I hope you guys are doing great. This is going to be your love reading for August 1st through the 15th. If you want to skip the card pull, feel free to click the timestamp in the description box below. Otherwise, let's go ahead and get right into it. So we're first going to pull a couple of oracle cards for you to see what the overall energy is surrounding this reading for you. And the first one that we have out for you is unlikely. Let's get another oracle card. See what else is happening around this reading for you. And the second card that we have out for you is flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. All right, we'll see how those fit in, but let's get into some tarot. We'll start first with your current energy. That flipped over fast. We have two. We have the Five of Earth, and we also have the Three of Earth. For your person's energy, whether they're currently in your space or not. Let's see what the energy is for my Virgo's person. Okay, that flipped out. We have the Messenger of Earth. What's currently hidden from you? What's currently hidden from my Virgo collective? The Moon. For advice from Spirit. Advice from Spirit, we have the Page of Earth in reverse. And for your potential outcome, we have the Nine of Earth in reverse. Okay, so let's grab some more tarot cards and see if we can clarify these messages a little bit more for you. Starting with your current energy, we have the Six of Wands in reverse. For your person's energy, we have the Empress in reverse. For what's currently hidden from you, we have the Eight of Cups in reverse. And for advice from Spirit, we have Justice in reverse. And your potential outcome. Potential outcome for my Virgo collective. We have the Four of Swords in reverse. All right, so I'm going to get some oracle cards and get some final messages before we get into it. Your energy, we have, the Magic of Pretending. For your person, we have Magical Mindset. What's currently hidden? Communication. Advice from Spirit, Expectations. And for your potential outcome, we have trust issues. All right, Virgos, let's get into this. So the overall energy that's surrounding this reading for you right now is unlikely and flirt. So it almost feels as though something is not going your way. It might be a situation where you are sort of throwing signals at someone and they are not catching them and throwing them back. But it feels like a very frustrating type of energy. And I think that you have done what you can to sort of, keep your head up. You're trying not to take it too seriously, but there seems to be a little bit of vibe of pessimism that's happening right now around your relationships. Where you think that something may not necessarily work out with someone, but it seems as though there's just some sort of struggle going on, even though you are in a place of just sort of wanting to have fun, you want to keep things light, or maybe this is the other person, but whatever it is, it doesn't seem as though this situation has very much traction right now. So looking at your current energy, we have the Five of Earth. We have the Three of Earth, which are pentacles in regular tarot. We have the Six of Wands in reverse, and we also have the Magic of Pretending. Visualize ideal situation, be detailed, play the part, see as manifested, speak it into existence, and be certain. So what it feels like right now is happening for you, Virgo. If you are currently dealing with someone, it doesn't feel as though there's a whole lot of interaction between you all. It really feels as though you've been shut out or shut down in some type of way, is what I just heard. With the Three of Earth and the Six of Wands in reverse, it almost feels as though you don't think, it almost feels as though there's competition. And I hate to use that word, especially in relationships, but it almost feels as though you don't think that you're going to be able to engage him, possibly, or her, the way that other people might be doing. It feels as though you believe that there's other people around, and as long as those people are in the picture, then you are not going to sort of have your shot with them. It feels as though, from your perspective, all of their energy and attention is focused on other things outside of you, and it has you feeling a little bit shut out. There's still, I think, that little spark of hope, that things will turn around, that things will be okay. You might be manifesting this person if you're into spell work. Maybe you've done some, connection spells or something along those lines. But it really feels as though you haven't quite given up on this situation just yet. What we have for your person, we have the messenger of earth, we have the empress in reverse, and we also have magical mindset. Everything is divine. Know that you are the creator of your reality. Co-manifest with the universe. So what this person is doing with the messenger of earth, that's the knight of pentacles in traditional tarot, and that's the slowest moving knight, right? He doesn't do much. They take their sweet time. Whenever they come around, it's with something that's fairly stable, but that's whenever they come around. And so it seems as though this person is not necessarily doing much to nurture this interaction with you. It feels as though they're kind of out living their best life. They're doing the things that make them happy, that make them fulfilled, even if it's not a long-term proposition. It's something that, brings a little bit of joy to their life. So that's the direction that they're moving in. What we have for what's currently hidden from you, we have the moon, we have the eight of cups in reverse, and we also have communication. Address concerns without attacking person. Communication is the issue. Healthy and loving dialogue. So again, it doesn't feel as though you all really talk. It doesn't really feel as though, there's anything sort of serious between the two of you. And that's because this person's attention is directed elsewhere. And I don't know that it's something, that's malicious, or they're just kind of like, oh, I can't stand Virgo. I don't want them anywhere around me. I just think that they have a lot of options and they're kind of out exploring that world. It doesn't feel like a mean energy. It feels like a very oblivious energy. And so I think that the big challenge for you, because you don't quite know what's going on, you don't really know who they're entertaining, how they're entertaining, if they even want to try and see what's going on with you. It's almost like all of these unknowns are kind of keeping you stuck where you are. And you haven't yet made the decision to just walk away, to just sort of leave this behind. Let them do what they're going to do, and then you figure out your own path. Looking at the advice from Spirit, we have the Page of Earth in reverse. We have Justice in reverse, and we also have Expectations. Confirm you want the same things. Prioritize the relationship. Expectation yields result. So what it feels like Spirit is saying is that, whatever you've been offering this person, it might be time to sort of dial that back a little bit. And if this is really stressing you out, you can ask this person, like, what's going on, how are they feeling, or whatever. But it feels as though Spirit is saying don't expect too much by way of response for them. It doesn't feel as though you're going to, from this person, get the answers that you want, or that you quote, need to walk away because you never, you know, you don't need an answer from this person to make the decision to not deal with this anymore. But it feels as though you're the only one who's been putting in any sort of effort. And again, I don't think that this is like, you're buying them cars or houses or anything, but it feels as though, you do the majority of the contacting, or, you try. It's almost like you're trying to get them to make space in their life for you. And they're simply not. So it feels as though Spirit is saying that you don't necessarily need to wait for this person to figure out that right now you all are not looking necessarily for the same things. You're not going to get the answer from this person. It feels as though you're going to get the answer from listening to your own intuition and sort of going within. Looking at the potential outcome, we have the Nine of Earth in reverse. We have the Four of Swords in reverse, and we also have trust issues. Ascertain if trust issues are justified or unjustified. Trust is imperative to feeling safe and secure. So what it feels like, and I just heard for you, Virgo's wake-up call, that this interaction with this person does not look like it's going to be particularly fruitful, at least not in what you're looking for and the way that you want it. So it really feels as though Spirit is saying that ultimately you're going to sort of come out of this energy that you're in, of feeling left out in the cold, and these concerns that you have, these feelings that you have, that I think sometimes you might try and talk yourself out of so that you stick around and see what happens. It feels as though you're going to have your aha moment, and you're going to say, you know what, there's a reason that I'm feeling this way, and I shouldn't feel this way. I don't deserve to feel this way. And I think that that's going to sort of snap you into action, and you'll ultimately, I think, walk away from this person. Not because they're a terrible person, not because you hate them, but I think that just because you start to come into that awareness that at least at this point in life, they're not able to provide you with what it is that you want and need out of a potential partner. So I'm going to grab one last oracle card and see what final message Spirit has for you. Okay. And we have a couple that came out for you. So the first card that we have is elevation. You are making the conscious decision to raise your vibration of love. And then the second card that we have out for you is transformation. You use the power of love to move through illusions and shift into awareness. All right, Virgo, so what did we just spend the past up to minutes talking about? You sort of coming into your aha moment, into your awakening, and then making the decision to move forward from this person. So you are elevating from this situation, and you are transforming from what you were hoping, what you were sort of waiting on, into seeing what's here right now in front of you. And that's a person who is not giving the same energy that you are. And when you have two people who are coming together with this mismatched energy, there's not a really good chance that things are going to come together, especially not in a way that's healthy, that's safe, that's secure. So, all I can say, Virgo, is that you gave it the old college try, and this person just wasn't ready. They just weren't there. Will they be in the future? Perhaps. Stranger things have happened. But in this moment, they're not. So you'll be okay, I think. I think this aha moment is going to be a lot more empowering than you might realize. So, Virgos, I'm going to leave it there for you. I hope that this was helpful. If it was, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. In the meanwhile, stay safe, stay healthy, and I am sending you all huge hugs.